It is 7:27, and you still have a few more days, or just over a week actually, to get signed up for the Cayman Islands Triathlon. Here with all of the details next to me is Paul Schreiner. He's the race director. Trevor Murphy, who's the president of the Triathlon Association, is with us this morning, and John Roney, who's a participant and part of the sponsor team, Elion. Good morning. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning.
Good morning, Vanessa.
So the triathlon is Sunday the 2nd, not this Sunday. Trevor, tell me how important this is on the calendar for the Triathlon Association.
Oh, this is our main event. This is our goal event for the year, so it's our biggest attended event as well. We have over 200 athletes will take part, 100 volunteers, 200 spectators. It's a big day down at a public beach, so yeah.
And there are different categories. You have the sprint distance, you have the full Olympic distance, but people can also enter as teams.
Absolutely, and that's the way that we try and introduce new people to it.
Right.
You know, if you've never done a triathlon before, get a group of friends together. Anyone that can swim, bike, and run, you get your team. But yeah, we have our sprint distance, which is the shorter distance. It's 750 meter swim, 12 and a bit miles on the bike, and then 3.1 miles or a 5K run on the end. And the Olympics double that.
Okay. No problem.
Nice.
No worries.
Anyone
No
can
worries.
do it.
No, I mean, it is good, though, that you have the shorter distance and then the people can be part of teams because, like you said, you get a lot more people participating because it is a really fun event.
It is, and I say it every time that triathlon is like the fastest growing sport in the world. And the reason for that is because it's so much fun and a group of people come together and there's no egos, you know, it's just you're out there, everyone's struggling together, everyone's dying on that run as they'll discover in the heat. But yeah, it's just a lot of fun, and the atmosphere and the athletes, they all blend well together.
All right, Paul, tell us about the course.
The course is a wonderful course this year. You're going to start swimming at Public Beach, 7 Mile Public Beach. It's always great conditions out there, as we all know. And then the bike is going to go up into West Bay towards Bad Banu on the brand new bypass, which is about 2 years old, which is a very good bike course,
nice,
course for us.
yeah.
We're going to have the course swept as well, so hopefully there's no punctures on the course.
Okay.
We'll see about that, but hopefully there's not. And then the run is going to take you back down West Bay Road towards Governor's Beach, and it's going to be an out and back run. It's got a few loops in it, which is really good for spectators. The athletes sometimes think that can be loops are not the best, but from a spectating standpoint, you get to see your family, you get to see your kids, and they get to cheer you on. So it should be really good. It all starts and ends at Public Beach. So anybody who's interested in watching should come out. They'll see a great event.
Let's talk a little bit about coordinating two different distances. How hard is that?
Yeah, it is a struggle. But what we do, we start everybody at the same time because it's not a massively huge race, and then we have a great timing team that keeps everybody's time separate. But it is a struggle because you got to make sure that you don't have bikers coming back on runners and vice versa, so that there's a safety aspect. And the safety aspect is something obviously we take very seriously. We coordinate closely with the Red Cross, with the Roads Authority for the roads. We coordinate with the RCIPS to make sure that everyone's safe. And you know, this is sort of why we do this thing all year round. The planning goes all year round to make sure everything's safe for the athletes.
And you have an amazing team of volunteers as well out there.
Yeah, we'll have over 100 volunteers there.
That's crazy.
Our seat of membership, the core group of us is about 10 to 12 people, and we work constantly on all our events, including this one. And then all the volunteers that come out every year that help us. Without the volunteers, we couldn't do the events.
Yeah, we're very grateful for them. John, you're a participant. You're a triathlete. But Elion came on as the title sponsor this year. Why was that important?
Well, personally, it was important. This is my 6th year of doing the Cayman Triathlon. So I was pushing quite hard when we heard that these guys were looking for a sponsor. So Elion is a new company we formed out of the old OGO fiduciary company. So we provide fiduciary services. And we've just rebranded, and the timing was perfect, and the guys were more than accommodating, bringing us on board. So personally, I'm very happy with sponsoring it, and from a corporate point of view, it's excellent as well.
You know, Trevor talked about the support of the people out there, the participants and the volunteers, and I have to say it's always really impressive. It is hard. It is sometimes really frustrating and exhausting out there, but there is amazing support when you're out on that course, and when the people who finished ahead of you stick around and wait for you to come through.
Absolutely, and Paul was saying that doing the loops on the course, sometimes the athletes don't like that. I love it.
Do you?
The crowds are cheering you. You see your family, you see your main competitors, whether they're catching up with you or you're putting some distance into them. I think it's fantastic for the event. Yeah.
It's going to be a great event. You can also still sign up. All the online signups are on the 31st, right?
Yeah, so you can sign up at the website, triathlon.ky, or Cayman Active. Either way, you can get in there and register for the event. right up until Friday evening. And if you missed that deadline, you can register on Saturday at Packet Pickup, which is at Governor Square. The athlete guide that tells you all about the event and what's happening on that day is on the online as well. And if you have any questions, you can definitely contact us at triathlon.ky.
Okay, and Packet Pickup, you're going to get all of this great gear that we have on display
swag
here. And people have to wear these, right? You don't bring your own.
Yeah, again, from a safety standpoint, you have to wear the swim cap so we know what distance you're doing.
Okay.
So we can count you out of the water and make sure we see you
All right.
while you're in the water.
And then you have the chip timing.
Yeah, new thing this year, we're going to have chip timing. A local company has brought on chip timing on the island, so we've engaged them, which should be great. So it makes more accuracy for us. And
Nice,
so
everybody
should
gets
be
to see their
very
splits.
nice.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you like that after the fact. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you joining me this morning. I'll see you
Thank
out
you.
there because I'm on a team.
Yay!
I'm on a team. Thank God I'm on a team. Yeah, I need to do a little bit of practice, but I'll worry about that later. Thanks again. We encourage people to go to triathlon.ky for more information. Deadline online 31st, but you can come down to Packet Pickup 10 to 2 on Saturday, the 1st of November at Governor Square. Stay with us. We have more Daybreak right after this.